What's your untold secret? My fiancée is pregnant, but it is too early to tell anyone, so I can't tell anyone, but I want to tell everyone. Congratulations. I got no friends. Yes, I talk to PPL and whatnot, but no one really cares to hang out around me or anything outside from casual environment, like school and the gym. I recently created a private story for PPL to join. I was trying to show off the progress I made for working out after 8 months. I built the courage and posted a good pic. No one joined. The feeling of true loneliness. I got chills and a deep pit in my stomach. I joined the army cause I don't have a single friend. Living like this is eating me up. Every day I wake up with some hope and just to sleep alone with no one to talk to. I know it's off topic, but suicide has really been in my mind. Wow, do I need help? Hey man, I also have no friends, but it's my own doing. There's always opportunities to meet people by trying your hand at a new hobby. People are interested in people with interests. I don't have any, but that's another topic. Good luck. I don't like my relationship, so I broke up with her tonight. I feel like shit. If you kept up the relationship, it would have been much worse for you. And her. I jerked off to a guy without realizing it was a guy. When I was in training, we were given a word and tortured until we gave up the word or passed. And I've never told anyone the word to this day. My ex-girlfriend swore she would get it out of me, and I'll let her do her best. No torture. But she was a pretty mean person, I came to learn. So she held her own, and I held out for a couple of weeks on purpose, knowing I'd give her the wrong word when I broke. She felt pretty proud of herself, and never gave it a second thought. And no, I won't tell anyone the word. I've come this far. I might as well run out the clock with the secret. Also, I suspect the op is Gru or trolling for personal information, so don't give away any secrets. If you ever encounter yourself like an old guy who tells you he hears you but from the future, you can just ask for the word and you can be certain that if he knows it's you, and you can trust in yourself. I also have a word only I know, and it would save so many sci-fi time travel problems. Everyone in my life thinks I've been sober for 1.5 years, but I fell off the wagon after 6 months. I'm trying to get back on it again on my own, but I just can't control myself. Going back to rehab would be hell on earth, and much too costly, so I'm stuck slowly sinking. Hey, you don't need to go back to rehab to try again, and you don't need to be ashamed for relapsing. It wouldn't be addiction if it were that easy. Try to work towards confiding in someone if you think that helps, or don't. Sounds like the social pressure is working against you. If anything, you can do it. I am a 400 feet tall purple platypus bear with pink horns and silver wings. And I thought I was the only one. Well, nice to meet you. Suicidal depression and generalized anxiety have been my near constant companions for almost all of my adult life. No one knows this. I keep it a secret. Good news. You're not the only one. Not good for other sufferers, but good for my sense of validation. Thank you. My husband thinks my brother and I are non-identical twins. I think because I described us as Irish twins once. I don't want to correct him because I don't want to seem like a bizarre liar, and it somehow hasn't come up in front of my family in all the years. I'm in too deep now. I'm Irish and have never heard the phrase Irish twins. What is it? Siblings born less than 1 year apart. That I wish I knew. WTH I am doing with my life. Same. As a 19-meter, I've never kissed a girl. That's totally fine. Give it time, you'll meet someone. Well, my untold secret is that I suspect every poll, every quiz, every see which Harry Potter character you are, every personal question I see online is some attempt to get information about me for dishonest purposes. Once they know you're a Hufflepuff, the blackmail begins. That I've never had anyone truly love me. I've never had any woman care about me for anything other than the way I looked and the orgasms I gave them. Eventually they all just left when they had their fill. One time I was banging a girl missionary and she stuck her feet onto my face for some reason. She left her feet on my face. I couldn't even see her, but something about it turned me on like crazy. I dunno. It is actually a place where a woman can feel sexual arousal. When I was a little kid I used to have this friend and she made me play this one game called Husband and Wife and I would have to go along with it and do whatever she wanted me to do. BC she was my only friend that lived near me. Well you can probably imagine what she made me do. PS. She is homophobic. 32 Am I put on a happy face every day? Reply I'm doing fine. But really I'm not happy and I'm not fine. Everything aches. I'm not sleeping. Been trying to lose weight for years and just nothing is changing. I have a low self-esteem. I dare not try look for love. I'm lonely. Maybe try some form of active group sport like trail running. It may help with a lot of those. What have you got to lose? If what you are doing isn't working for you, do the opposite. I'm a deeply closeted gay guy. Some are so deep in the closet that they become homophobia. Hope you're not joining the dark side. I recently discovered I have colon polyps which might need surgical removal. Haven't told anyone about it. At first, I was very distraught and I cried for weeks. Then I realized that having them offers me a chance for an early escape if they're cancerous. I plan on keeping it a secret from my family, and if times get tough, well, why not tell them? You need their love and support right now. I had a long-time relationship with a trans pornster in college. It was incredible but I broke it off because I knew my family wouldn't approve. I was a stupid kid and should have stayed with her. I used to have a crush on my half-brother's brother. Is that you? One time I was babysitting as a teenager and the family had a Jack Russell Terrier that was literally insane. I was so awkward I had to take the dog out but I was too embarrassed to call the parents on their date and ask where the dog's leash was. So I hooked a fucking lanyard that I found onto the dog's collar and tried to take it outside. The dog bolted and the lanyard ripped off and the dog ran for its life. Gone poof. I had to make up some bullshit excuse that I opened the front door because I thought I dropped something in their driveway when I arrived and said the dog ran out. I cringe thinking about it. The damn dog ran away on my watch. In my defense he ran as if it was his life's mission. So I like to think he was always trying to escape. But the awkwardness of the situation still haunts me. About a week ago, I found a sandwich bag full of cocaine behind an old empty oil drum next to a pile of discarded construction material at a site I worked at. For the record, I only knew it was cocaine after I experimented with it. I never would have imagined that it was, but it looked like it was. I took it on a whim and well, it was. I sold a bunch of it to some people who I knew from the clubbing scene and kept the rest for myself. It's actually pretty decent stuff. As someone who used to sniff anything that could be anything, lol. Glad you turned a profit. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Reddit videos.